Hi, my name is Adana, and this is a seedling update. Hi, Fargo. They're doing pretty well. They're leaning this way because I just turned the planter around. They were facing the sun, and I've had the cover on them because these guys try and eat all my plants. So I can't leave them uncovered, unfortunately. The tomatoes have come up, and they're doing good. They've got past their seed leaves, and they've got true leaves now. The chives, of course, are doing well. The basil's really come up recently. I've got chives, and I've got thyme over there in this one. And this is another planter. My Italian ice tomatoes have finally decided to come up. I didn't think they were actually going to come up. And some of my chilies have come up, too. These are the Anaheim, and then that is the California. That's just the, the green pepper. And then the ancho chilies haven't come up at all. I put some between some paper towels, and I'm going to go check on them later today and see if they're doing okay. So maybe I will actually have ancho chilies. Oregano's doing good, and my mint. Ooh, my mint has actually come up pretty well. I just watered them. And I think I just planted those way too deep. This time I just literally sprinkled a little bit of seed on top and just let it go. So I'm very anxious to start moving these outside as these get bigger, and the other ones definitely. And again, I gotta leave the covers on them or else the cats trample/eat or uproot them. And these are my bean plants. These are the the Kentucky Wonder pole beans. And they're getting very tall, but I have to leave the covers on them. This little guy came out of the cover, and his head got chopped off, and then another one got uprooted by my cats. And I'm actually getting ready to, and it's still pretty cold outside. I believe today is Saturday, and on Tuesday it's supposed to get down to like 29 degrees, but after that it's warming up. So, but I think these guys, they're just getting way too big. They're root bound, I know. So I'm going to move them out into that little planter out there. And I'm just going to leave it out during the day and bring it in to the bedroom where we close the cats out at night. And these are my little primrose. Little sprouts. They haven't been getting much bigger lately. It was actually an old seed packet that I found because I couldn't find primrose anywhere. It was like an old water-soaked seed packet. So I just sprinkled them all in there because I wasn't sure if anything would actually come up. But they did. So I'm pretty happy about that. So I'm going to put these in those pots now. Alright, I've got my bean sprouts, or plants now, I guess they're pretty big. My bean plants all planted. Then I'll just have to take them outside, then bring them inside and until the weather warms up. And I went ahead and planted 2 of my bigger tomato plants. I tried to bury them pretty good, but I wanted to make sure they had a place for their roots to go. The potting soil that I've been using is this Miracle-Gro Expand and Grow concentrated planting mix. I really like it because, well, the whole bag was $10, and it's supposed to have like 3 bags worth inside it because it's just dry. There it goes, it focused. It's just this dry peat type stuff, and when you put water in it, it gets really dark and good potting soil, and it expands quite a bit. And their planting instructions say to, put the potting mix in there, plant whatever you have, only fill it about 1/3 full, and then add the water and it'll expand. I don't really like that method because you kind of wind up with these dry clumps that I feel like might try and suck moisture away from the plant. Whereas like with this one, I just used like a cup, and I put a little potting soil in there and then filled it with water and then kind of mix it up, and then it completely reconstitutes itself and gets a whole bunch of moisture, and then I used it in the pot. And I like doing that method a lot better because I feel like there's no dry spots, because you can keep watering it, and then you just wind up dumping lots of water through the pot and it drains, but it's just kind of a pain when you could do it the other way. Alright, oh, and my mum is starting to come back to life. I thought I had killed it over the winter. I watered it maybe twice all winter or something like that. if I thought about it. And it came back to life. I was really surprised. I threw my other mum away. It was a lot smaller, and I'm not really crazy about mums anyway. So if you are at all interested in what I'm doing with my apartment vlog, give me a like or a subscribe. That helps a lot. When you notice I use the sheet, because you will get soil everywhere, and since I have a neighbor down underneath me, I have actually swept off her patio before, but she has a little bit of patio furniture, and I don't want to get dirt and stuff all over it. So I recommend using a sheet or plastic cloth or something. Just keep in mind, if you use plastic and you spill water, there will be water runoff, and it's going to run off somewhere. So just maybe have it angled if it's going to run off, or cup it, or bunch it around the edges so it'll contain the water. And then you can either shake it out over the balcony or in your bathtub and rinse it out. Whatever works. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.